Hi, I'm Melanie with KeyLead Engine, and let's discuss our blog post. So in a previous video, we've created our blog. Now that we have it, we'd like to post to this, and we're going to put those out onto social media. So from our sites page and our blogs, don't click on the create blog. This is actually to create an entirely new site. So we want to make sure we're clicking on our actual blog site. Now we have the option to new post. We can create a post with AI, or we can edit our blog site. But what we're going to do is we're going to actually create a new post by clicking new post. I'm going to open up what one looks like already. So we are copying and pasting from our Word doc. If we're using ChatGPT or Claude, we can put our information in here. Make sure you read through everything if it's AI so that it is accurate and exactly the way you want to say something. There's an Ask AI built into here if you're using that feature inside of our system. Across the top here, a couple things to know. We can insert links, so we can highlight things. If we were in here with why is buying a home so competitive, and then we're going to discuss these are great areas to maybe move to. Maybe I want to link something on my website. I can highlight something and then I can go ahead and insert a link. I'm just going to paste the URL there and hit add a link. That would highlight my blog and give a link in the blog when it's published. I can insert images, I can insert audio, and I can insert video. So just a couple other things that you can add in here. If you've got a YouTube video and you want to go ahead and add that in there, that's where you're going to do that. So you're going to have a thing here that says continue. I'm going to hit update settings just so I can take us to the next section. You'll have a draft, a publish, and a schedule. So if I wanted to schedule something, I could schedule it for 3 days from now. If I do want to publish, I'm going to hit the publish button, and then this will turn up here in the update part will turn into a publish section. So our URL slug is going to be what we are talking about, right? So if this is a page about buying homes, I might have something like you'll say home-buying-series-1. That's going to be my post URL. I have categories. The reason I do categories is because each of these categories is actually a clickable link. So this home buying series, when I create a new category, so let's just say I was creating a home seller series. Oh my goodness, if I could type today. I'm going to create new category. I'm going to call it home seller series. And you can see here it's going to ask me for a slug. Home-seller-series. And this now creates an entirely new URL that I could use if I was doing videos and made a comment of check out my home seller series link below, and I could link the entire series of all of my posts about that particular thing. I'd enter a description and I'd go ahead and create a category. So now when I have my drop down, I now have a home seller series. And what you can see is I've already published this particular blog. So this is the home buyer series link. You can see at the top here, home buyer series. So as I'm talking in a video, I can use that link. And as I'm doing my part 1, part 2, part 3, they'll all be on this screen just under the next button. So it's a good way to kind of put everything together and be able to create a video or another social media post after I've had my series built. So the author, your canonical link, these are for building SEO. So if you're talking about something that has to do with something that's already on your website, that might be your link that you're going to post in here. It tells Google what is the master copy if a bunch of things are talking about the same thing. So I have just copied this one, pasted it in here because I haven't talked about this anywhere else on the website. My keywords are added in here. I'm going to put, this is my preview. So I'm going to put my title. I'm going to put my cover image in here. They recommend 600 by 400. So in Canva, I actually have a blog series page, and I just keep copying that. And I actually have the links at 600 to 400. I'm going to give it a title for this image. So if somebody's computer can't pull that image up, it's going to give that title. My post description is going to be under 250 characters. It's just a short glimpse that if somebody were looking at Google, this is what they would see. And then I'm going to hit the publish. Right now mine says update. So you'll hit the publish button and I'm going to bring you back to this screen. And this is going to now turn into your categories, the word published. Obviously this was typed in manual. It might say AI on there if you were using the AI feature. If you wanted to edit anything, you can go in here, you can update the post, you can duplicate it, you can change it a little bit with the SEO, you can preview the post. Once you've published, you can go to this little icon here, and that's going to take you to the actual page of the blog post. So you see the title, the dates, the categories. If I click on either one of these categories, it's going to open up to the page of that category. All my information looks good. And my author part is down here, which is also a clickable link. And now what do we do with our social media stuff? How do we get this out to social media? We're going to go into our marketing. We're going to go into our social planner. We're going to create a new post. We're going to create the post. We're going to pick all the places that we have allowed inside of our KeyLead Engine. So this is our Google business page. This is our Facebook pages. This is our Instagram, and this is our LinkedIn. Now Instagram doesn't allow links, so I do have to do those differently. So I keep those off of this for now. I'm going to come over here, and I am going to right click and paste. And it's going to give me my preview over here in my window. So across the top, I'm going to put something in here that is, and if I want to customize for each channel, just click on that and it's going to give me each individual channel. So I like this option because Google has an option that is a call to action button. So I do customize for each channel. And then we're going to type something about this blog. New series for home buyers. Why is buying a home so competitive? What are some pros and cons in this market? Read more. And then I'm going to come down here. My call to action is going to be a learn more. And then I'm going to paste that same link right there in my Google. I'm going to go to my Facebook. And I'm going to type something different for Facebook. And then I can go to LinkedIn and I can type something different for LinkedIn. If I want them all to be the same, I can just go ahead and have them all the same. And then it does give me some advanced options for Google to paste that link in there. I can paste on my feed, my reel, my story. And in LinkedIn, it gives me the ability to add a poll. I don't do that. So just two different ways to do it, all up in here or customize for each channel. And then once I'm done, I'm going to come here and I'm going to schedule my post. I can post it now or I can schedule it. When I go to schedule it, I'm picking dates, I'm picking times, and then I'm going to schedule my post. It's going to give me the best ranges for a blog post, which is kind of nice. And then I'm just going to hit schedule post. Now this is already done, so I'm not going to do it on Marsha's page. Just wanted to show you guys how that works. I hope that helps.